DMX, bat like cook crack, face of the franchise. We back, baby, with another one. Going against Denver Broncos, going against Detroit Lions in Week 16. And then later on in Week 17, we're going to play the Raiders to cap off our season. I only need 5 yards.
I'm the coach.
Only for a rookie.
NFL on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Denver Broncos.
I can jump.
With that, we're off to the Rocky Mountains. Standing by in Denver, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Broncos Stadium at Mile High. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to
have your oxygen tanks ready in the Mile High.
And hello again, everyone. Brandon Godden alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come in off another victory a weekend ago. That ran their win streak up to 7 now.
And I think that win last week established them as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with confidence and swagger, and you need that to go a long way.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
Receivers, messed with some settings the other day, so.
60 Pittsburgh. Don't get nervous.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just like that, pick up of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Hamilton, the 4th-round pick, had a very productive career at Penn State where he was teammates with Saquon Barkley. And the tandem of he and Courtland Sutton brings some solid youth to that Bronco receivers room. The 24-year-old Hamilton hoping to build on what was a 30-catch campaign from a season ago as a rookie. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. He's going to sling this deep. It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 32 that time. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Oh, no.
Escaping the pressure.
This one stand there? I'm for it. I'm for it if you're for it.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there.
Oh, for sure he was going to attack.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
I didn't expect the hole to open up like that.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. And caught by Sanders.
Already know.
Touchdown Broncos.
Another one with Sanders.
Emmanuel Sanders. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between
the
passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass.
These are just 2 losses. This is on which guard?
Here we go, set, 60 or.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh, no.
He's got his tight end, Jake Butt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
A run there.
Good vision right there.
A pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
My superstar player was
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
50, plant. Big stop, Pete. Big stop.
2nd and 5. He's going to air one out.
Oh, nice hand.
Knocked away and incomplete. Trying
to get that one clean, though.
But now it'll be 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll look to throw here. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's
down. 15, Lonnie. 15 long. Ready?
Now back to throw. That'll be caught right side by Hamilton. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there. And it'll turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
Let's get some penetration here.
Back to throw here. The quick slant caught. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback or running back, usually quarterback. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration because the way the game is playing in the NFL now, it's a pass-first league, right? So that means that people are going to adjust their defenses for him each and every week, and he's still putting up big-time numbers. I know the quarterback.
Cam Newton already broke Cam Newton's record
in the race for MVP.
Now, let's not forget that was all set up by the 4th down conversion earlier in the drive.
Would have been completely
my game plan may be different from season to season.
70, Indy.
That was the one time
as they set up to throw.
Oh, crap.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Devon Kennard in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Philip Lindsay, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. The man they call Snap.
I know that's his first sack.
Ready? 30 base.
51. Coming to you. Coming to you.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Complete out right to Jake Butt. 23 yards on the play. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This is I find what I want to do.
In there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the
burner's on, bro.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
The oldest Stacy, you want to...
First down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 40.
You could have got some more yak off of that.
This is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He comes side, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
This quarterback now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Playing.
Kennard has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. It'll be a pickup. That'll lead to third down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss.
I did not think he was going to run the route like that.
I like what you said there.
We go. 60-or.
Defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Snap.
He'll drop to throw. It fights him off. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down. Once again, they'll come up on the
pressure at all.
Line, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A gain there of 21 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys.
And caught by Sanders. Touchdown Broncos. Emmanuel Sanders in the final seconds of the first half. The Broncos push further out in front.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen.
Over here,
whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers.
Really do that though, like, bro, if you put momentum in, how hard is it to have people? You still got players, they're in there walking into each other. I'm standing right there celebrating. Obviously, I'm 6'8". Obviously, he's not.
He'll come out throwing here on first down. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Devon Kennard in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Oh, block Kennard?
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. He'll set up a throw. Looking deep. He's got him in. Complete.
And throw it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That wasn't even the best throw. I mean, it's a tight end, so he can go. I got a big wide receiver.
Exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays and look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
Throw it out, one away.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Finds his rookie first rounder. It's Noah Fant. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And between the last 2 plays, they moved it over.
He was out of bounds. So I was like, okay.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is
under pressure and down.
Can y'all block?
They
just came around the corner.
Devon Kennard racking up
sack he's gonna have a field day. You just put him up.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught one-handed.
Oh.
Mike pulled it in.
Run that back. I thought it lit up the defender.
Touchdown.
I'll take it.
with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front.
Oh,
remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback.
Okay, that's dope.
He's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
It's almost like they fought. Yeah, they fought for the ball.
You're right. He looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well,
that's the type of stuff I like to see.
Sure they're giving him plays
actually fighting for the ball.
And also maybe
make it corner heavy because Madden always has a tendency. There's in DBs, safety. It's just don't even just be the DBs. Linebackers.
70, Indy. Watch the slap.
Got play recognition and all that other crap.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Yeah.
Nowhere to escape, and he
build up
goes
sometimes,
down.
brother.
Damon Harrison in there to get him, and on the season.
The reason why it's easy for you to sack me, like, dang, y'all won't let me.
Flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again.
Screw it, by that time.
7 sacks in this game thus far.
Now
they don't have that many options for releasing. I was definitely about to be a right-handed pick. Where's my throwing?
The goal for any offense versus his own defense,
like a slinger.
Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there.
I don't know why y'all realize you don't have that many animations.
Now, over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10.
Pattern.
On play action, they'll throw.
I don't pay attention to any other sport.
Flush to his right.
A lot of times when y'all make it.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't
merge,
nor did he throw it away. He was able to take
like swinging style where somebody else is
second and short.
Like a jump shot creator, like 2K.
2nd and 1. That's complete to Jake Butt.
Here, but
he'll be
how
out
that
just
would
a
work
yard or
out.
2 shy of the 30.
I'll probably make a mistake.
That last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved
arm
that in his
animator or whatever you want to call it. It would be cool for it if you could try to balance it out and get the quickest.
6 for 6. He's coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
Oh, they figured out on 2K.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
I'm mixing and matching.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Emmanuel Sanders, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to
adjust
to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, what, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes?
When I play a position, I'm going to. That's
ready.
All it's here. I slash the heck out of my play.
Play action here on 1st down.
That's what I like to do.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. They're still throwing the football here.
All the
Obviously,
time.
the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Really what I have on my
just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. It's a first down on a gain of 10. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
I was excited. I was excited to get this one.
Here's second and 5. On second down, a run with Lindsey. And he is going to be stopped.
I kind of like the story mode, even though
the tally there
never going to go away from trying to make it seem like.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up.
Actually, they went political on this one a little bit, I guess.
The box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
That sense.
90 Wolf. Got to do better.
Would be nice to be able to pick what you want to do. A lot of us have certain causes we have in mind that we want to. Whether we're actual fans of that cause, or we just watch basketball in general.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball.
They'll be right early on the brink. All but, you know.
10 Lobo.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And he was able to shoot the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Credit the tackle that time to Deshaun Hand.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with
I don't even think he plays the game on
exactly what they're saying. If you
I think he doesn't even play the season.
We're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Your teammates at
back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now,
got injured in his scholarship got taken away.
Ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult.
Hey, here, take mine.
Now third and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and
play type of thing. Maybe I don't know. Like,
pick up there as the drive will
no, I watched it. So
we talked about Philip Lindsey so much last year, but it bears repeating. Undrafted in 2018. The Broncos would sign him in May, and that was a good decision.
Them go to the combine and all that
yard
stuff.
Season, 9 touchdowns en route to a Pro Bowl appearance. So from undrafted to playing in the Pro Bowl in 10 months, that's pretty clean living for Philip Lindsey.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
On first and 10, it's Lindsey.
The thing is, it's really not about
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those
Madden messed up basic franchise for not allowing us.
That they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's going to be met at the line of
struggle
scrimmage
journey. I don't know why.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And you look back over the
you can play well enough to get drafted. I got drafted.
Clean game, no turnovers by either side.
I'm watching
an absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, they know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
Yeah.
So for the Broncos, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Raiders will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they hit double digits in losses as they fall to 5-10. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Thanks for...
We just want Road to Glory back. To be honest with you, because that's the most conventional way you getting into the league, anyways. Being a highly touted quarterback, highly touted running back out of high school, getting these scholarship offers, or maybe you don't get all those scholarship offers. Because there's been times sometimes I would turn up the AI just to see how crazy it was. Play it straight on, just to see what minimum stuff I can do, and then try to build yourself up to that caliber person to get into. Because at one point we could play Road to Glory, play high school, play college, play your 3 years, or depending on when you started and stuff like that, play your 3 years, get drafted, transfer it over to Madden, to their superstar mode, and be and get high, get drafted in the 3rd round or something like that. Because I have different scenarios, because I played it in 06 and 07 and 08, stuff like that. I played all the superstar modes when they had them. Okay, which one I'm gonna up? But that's really it. Madden make it. That's all Madden really gotta do is to make. Well, they don't really have to make too much of a choices on that. If we could just play Road to Glory like that, everybody would be fine with that. But 2K, I feel like there should be a decision, whether you want to try. You can go G League, you can go overseas, you can go college. You start from there, and that's just prelude or demo or whatever you want to call it, type of situation, and then you go to the league basically, somehow, some way. And maybe if you're not that, if you don't pan out that great, maybe you get that 10-day contract. Maybe you don't get that rookie contract if you don't get drafted high or something like that. I mean, for the most part, if you can upgrade your guy up to 85 in the demo or the prelude, then that's fine. Of course you're gonna be able to, because you're more used to playing at that level, because you could do more. But shoot. Give people more choices to do something. They limit face of franchise, and face of franchise could have been so. Y'all feel like y'all gotta take baby steps, but you relapsed years ago. If you kept the superstar mode going and improved on it, you wouldn't even have to worry about that. We could have been a running back. We could have been a wide receiver. Like, you know how many different videos you would have of people publicizing your stuff? Because this is free content when people do this on Twitch and YouTube for y'all. So I mean, like, don't get me wrong. A lot of us are doing more than one character. A good game pro is doing like a running back. He did his face of the franchise. He did, I got 4 characters myself. And I've only unveiled 3. I don't know if I want to do the 4th one though. You talking about struggle? Yeesh. This nigga. I'm scrambling. Get to practice. Get to this next game. Try to knock out a stream before I go to work. Because I don't have viewers. Gotta keep. I wish this was my full-time job. Hey man, just wanted to touch base before our game. I know early this year we both felt differently about how I can best help this team. But I feel like I've really picked up my game since then. Let's dominate this week, dude. Whatever, it's week 17. If you want to get the ball, I guess so. I'll get the ball, get. Oh, nigga. Sorry, it's Phrase of the Franchise. It's all about me, baby. It's all about DMX. Or die. Stop playing games. One more time.
All right. Get moving, men. I don't want to see anyone walking around. Winners do not walk. Let's see some hustle out there today. We got a big game this week.
Here we go.
They did let you pick your
60 outlaw. Get it.
out so they won't.
Let's go. 18 Gator. Say hut. Ready. 60 orange. Hit it.
That's how I know I'm not a dribble guy. I already know I'm not a dribble guy early.
Down. 8 read.
I had a book though. Like
Hut go. Here we go. 50 plant.
I download myself. I don't get.
Fire.
That's hard copy.
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. The game is really starting to slow down for you, isn't it? I can't wait to see what you're going to do on Sunday. Good job.
Might need to stream that, that content for my party and BS. That's what playing Madden or 2K, because those are my main ones that I would like to play. Is Madden and 2K and Warframe. I gotta get back on Warframe. I got Warframe on Xbox and on PlayStation 4. Because I want to see what the okay, Chiefs fell off. So that's why. Okay, we got one seat exclusively. Now the Chiefs, if they lose another game, because we needed a tiebreaker basically because we went 1-1. We lost it. But if they lose another game, which they might because they have to play rivals, like we got to play our rivals. I'm assuming they got to play their rivals. So they got to play the Chargers. And Chargers will probably be more motivated because they're not going to the playoffs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Patriots, dang, bruh. That's another fun thing. When you play at a high level, it changes the trajectory of of how the league is running, especially in basketball. Some of the weirdest stuff happened in basketball. Some of the weirdest teams coming. I played Boston, I think back to back. I played the Hornets this season in the finals. I played the 76ers. They lost to me. And I got Big Ben the next year. So Ben Simmons won the championship with me after going to the finals. You think KD is bad. If you saw that in real life, somebody came in the league, won at Orlando, went to Utah the next after his rookie year, won with Donovan Mitchell and Jimmy Butler, then beat Ben Simmons, Ben Simmons come over there, so now you got Donovan Mitchell, Jimmy Butler, and him, and they beat. It's like, man, I got 5 rings. I'm on season 6 on that, but I ain't really been playing 2K like that anymore. Content up because last time Madden 19, I did not do enough. Drop some on the eve of this coming up, but I was just like, I just didn't play Madden like I normally do in years past with 19, and it wasn't because 19 was bad or anything. Like 2K will have you on a binge basically, and I play my career mode. How in the world do you binge like that? I'm a different breed, I guess. I just like playing my career though. Cause I got NHL on here, and that's not bad how they did that situation. Cause they kind of have they had like a little combine that you had to go to, like a little all-star type of hockey game before you got drafted and stuff.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be
I really don't know the rules
matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the Denver Broncos.
Basketball.
With that, we're off to the Rocky Mountains. Standing by in Denver, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with Derek Carr and the Oakland Raiders. And hello,
the first games I have.
Alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They've gone a full half season since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And you don't get on win streaks like this without your defense playing a big role. They've created quite an
That's the era where you renegade.
And expect this streak to get to 9.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, they come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
Elway made a great decision in drafting him. Here's the plays down from arcade to college.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29. A game.
That's why I kind of don't like playing the other team.
You're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high,
I don't even think that's bad vision.
To hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Here's all the time, like, bro.
And you see the numbers.
That shouldn't change the difference.
Last week, 6 catches, 70 yards. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in.
Look, I know everybody wants
all Madden, and I'll link with control one player.
Broncos score. Emmanuel Sanders with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Broncos
and I'm just throwing
the early lead.
Almost every single play.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but on first down, he'll drop to throw. Sutton reeling it in on the left side.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there.
Oh, DMX.
An impressive
That's game of the season.
31-yard gain. One-handed catch, that's one thing, but with the defender right there, that was a heck of a play.
It used to be that
now Derek Carr trying to play over there.
In a game. Now it's a practiced move. They work on it before, after, during practice sessions.
As soon as he starts running, man,
it pays off.
And brought down, but not before they're inside
the 25. As soon as he stops, he's put him back in.
But still over 40 yards between the two.
Partner as a quarterback,
that should be the difference. Able to transition to run mode should not be hard to do.
Tuck it and get all you can.
That's a totally different thing.
On the double. Mike's 59.
Back to throw now on first down. Sanders has it over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more on that one and another first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the...
I can end zone touchdown.
Sanders, touchdown Broncos.
Another one to eat.
Emmanuel Sanders, his 21st touchdown of the season, and the Broncos have taken the lead. Now he's having a nice little first.
Whatever's coach going to take you out early. It is the last game of the season.
Ready, set. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Here we go, let's bring it.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, man.
It's incomplete.
Nice attempt.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. The reception good for 7.
You can't rebound.
It's third down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Route by
up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly
in the corner or the safety.
For you, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by for Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL.
That's
Denver has the first down to play, going for 15 yards. The 6th season in Denver now.
Position yourself right on the line.
4 years in Pittsburgh, and you may recall Sanders tore his Achilles December 5th last year in practice, but before the injury, he was on his way to another 1,000-yard season. Would have been his 4th in his first 5 years in a Bronco uniform. And now at 32 years of age as he tries to return to full speed.
Back's got to have good footwork.
This quarterback now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the draw. Lindsey. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Yeah, any penalties last game.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it.
And that is caught. Touchdown.
Big man.
Jake Butt with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one.
Ready. 18 Gator. Here we go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Turn the burners on, baby. Now, let's close this game out.
To the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Game out early and go home.
Emmanuel Sanders.
Ready for the playoffs.
Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. Now that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
I have to worry about Patriots. Hello? Yeah.
You ready? Mike, 54 Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Reaching out and touching.
Out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he is tackled.
I just let him run amok.
Quite to the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. Make that now 2 runs in a row that have netted them great results.
And it doesn't matter what kind of blocking scheme they're using. Gap scheme, power scheme, zone running.
And this is caught by
also 75.
Touchdown Broncos.
Extra XP.
With touchdown number 20 on the year.
And
the Broncos push further out in front.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
It's going to take you out. He's not going to take you out. I think they would do that since they're making so emphasis on preseason like that.
They'll drop the throw. Finds Jake Butt over the middle.
If you're winning,
upfield across the 45. 22
how much
yards on the
emphasis
catch
on
on a first down.
In the last game.
But when you hit him
We do got a week off.
He's able to get into open field with a full head of
I have to play wild card weekend.
Oh boy, it's gonna be tough to get him down.
Yeah,
#1 seed.
Lucky they did
#1 seed, #2 seed.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. The pass there complete to Sutton, and he works free. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
After this game, I can look.
Just more of the same there,
We're in the
partner.
top tier.
Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. It's been an easy day for him.
Race was closer.
Looking to throw. And
I didn't see Race was close.
Touchdown Broncos.
It was. NFC was more grimy.
Sanders with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Broncos
see one more
push
game.
further out in front. And let's
There's
count
close.
them up now. 1, 2,
Also
3,
a lot more games.
4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Ready?
59 Mike. Check, 59. Hey, pick your game.
Come. Let's go.
On first down, it's Lindsey.
That one, dang.
For about 4
That nigga came in there and broke you.
Tough first half for him, unable to
That
put up the
one out
numbers
there.
he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Oh, wow.
And down he goes.
Gonna stand there and let me get hit?
Sam Acho able to record his 5th sack of the season. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could
they getting their numbers up on me?
Just an account for that.
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you.
Off the tree, got up.
Schemes.
Like
Maybe
10 was pretty decent.
The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted. One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it...
Let's go now. 90 Wolf.
59, Mike to 59.
Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 4.
That's perfect time to go out of bounds.
Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a carry for Lindsey. Fights free yet again.
Broke away.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way.
The computer is stupid, like. They be giving them chances. Like, it's one thing for us as the users to play around with it. Run straight to the end zone. There ain't nothing we can do to control that. It's one thing for us to do it because, running across the sideline or running across the end zone.
None of them more glaring than what we just saw there, but we've seen it throughout this game.
Dion moves, flipping into the end zone.
Running through the line, out in open field.
But the computer be doing stupid stuff.
Well. I have a feeling they'll be in pads a lot next week, working on their
turn off to the right like he's about to go out of bounds. Like,
they'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game.
Oakland tried to do their thing. They came out motivated. They had nothing to lose. They had
kept them in the ball game and kept the
at the bottom of the bag.
On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Y'all gonna let him break again. That'd have gave me extra XP.
You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
I don't run the ball. He only has 5 touchdowns.
Raider territory at the 37-yard line. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run.
Creative player running back.
A gain of a couple. Vontez Burfict, the one to get him down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
In the red zone,
just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They'll set up to throw. He's going to go for, and this is caught inside the 5. And so close, he gets it to the 1.
That's the 1. Well, that was the plan technically.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be
that wouldn't be the milestone.
Ready. Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys,
I gave you enough chances. That one, bro.
And how about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that.
He's coming. We got double up.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal and give him another 6. It's
I'll say you can't get it. You can't break a couple of tackles.
Continues.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner?
Go now. 15 line. 15 line.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Breaks the tackle. He's got
Freeman broke away, though.
And he cuts it out right sideline.
Get the ball to you. Touchdown.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their
Shoot, we actually run.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win.
Balance for us, at least.
Points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
That's what you want to do.
So for Denver, a final win here means they'll finish at 14-2. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for Oakland, they'll limp to the finish line with a final record of 5-11. And this is a team that has a few good pieces in place, but could stand to get deeper and younger all around. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on. 382 yards. Or got into the or made it, saw the holes or something. Yep. Playoff pep talk from our. That is how you close out a season, man. I told you way back when, give me the ball and I'm gonna make great things happen. Oh, shut up, nigga. You can easily run the ball and not throw it away. I'm throwing the way I'm throwing. Whatever. We in the playoffs now, the playoffs. Let me see. The playoffs. Whoa, okay. Ravens versus Colts. I'll go with the Colts. Andrew Luck. Technically, I can make it that way. I can make it. It's kind of a cool thing, but it's kind of a dumb thing. Eagles versus Cowboys, I should force that one. The diehard in me is saying I should force that one. Anyways, Ravens versus Colts. Eagles versus Cowboys. So obviously we didn't have the better record in that situation. That means the Cowboys won the NFC East, which sucks. The Colts won the AFC South. Patriots play the Chiefs. At the Patriots, though, Patriots got the. You know what, Chiefs? They're the wild card because we won the division, so that's why. And Saints versus Rams. That's a one seed. They're not even gonna do that. Leave it blank. I went there. Obviously, they're not gonna have a schedule up for that. But I thought they was at least gonna put TBD versus the Broncos. TBD versus, you know, the one seed. TBD. So yeah, versus the Broncos. That type of situation. Browns, Falcons. Well, that, yeah. Broncos, Browns, Packers, and Falcons. Those are the number 1 and 2 seeds. I mean, obviously they're 5th or 6th seed. They're the 5th seed. Rams are 6th seed. That thing that helps, you don't want to tie, but it can help you out in the playoffs. Or it can hurt you. It kind of hurt the Falcons. I mean, you could ultimately win. You win. That's going to be some good match. Ravens versus Colts. The Eagles versus Cowboys. Chiefs versus Patriots. The old man against the young Yana. Saints versus Rams. Same kind of situation. Okay. And the on who wins, we gotta play either the Colts or the Ravens, Patriots or the Chiefs. It flip flop depending on the depending on probably number 3 and number 6, probably number 4 and number 5, something like that. Ooh. Get this. Dang. And might as well move on to see what the next matchup is gonna be. I forgot we don't play, so might as well go ahead and get that done and reveal who we gotta play next before I end the stream.
All right, gentlemen, we made way too many mistakes this week, okay? The coaching staff has gone in, we've simplified the game plan. Let's go out here and execute. Hey, we gotta execute to win.
Okay, break. Leaf River, Leaf River. Ready? 90 Wolf. Shoot.
That's right, but at the same time, like, obviously you gotta.
Set, ready? 10 Lobo.
I don't blame the coach every time.
Get it. is set. Say hut. Here we go. Set.
Yeah,
70.
if you did that, how
Indy.
football practice.
Hit it.
Red shirt on.
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You finally getting it. You're starting to turn the corner, and that's what we like to see as a coaching staff. Show us some more.
Based on what you actually did. That's what I would like to see. And we need to start seeing more scouting reports on our games, stuff like that, when you're getting ready to be drafted, or when you're getting ready to, when you're going through the combine, like because NBA 2K, they're going to go to the combine. You're going to go to the combine this year. The interviews, like what you call it, I hope they have. I don't think 2K is going to do interviews this year, from what I saw. All right, what's it? Next for us, who we gonna play next will be revealed after the autosave and loading. We will be playing the Ravens. How you like that, Joe? Joe feels some type of way. He's not gonna be able to play though. Do not ever want to see in my career thing is the ability of you. Like they used to do that in 2K every now and then, give you a little minor injury. So you're out, you would choose to play on the injury, or you're out a couple games. I could care less about that stuff. For you to be one of the.
Oh, I hear you guys talking about Victory Monday. Only one way to get that. Let's see some hustle out there. We got a big game on Sunday.
Here we go. 18 Gator. Huck, go.
One season.
Got it. Fire. Let's go. 60 Pittsburgh.
It'd be like.
Set go. Ready, ready. 30 base. Ready, ready. Ready up. Now.
Gentlemen, achieving our goals starts right here on the practice field. I can't stress that enough. You all know we have lofty goals for this season. If you want to achieve those goals, we gotta raise our game. Today just wasn't good enough. So next practice, we have to be much better.
It's better than that. This practice went. Whatever. A lot of times you're just trying to get the XP and move on. It's just practice. Okay, I won't be able to upgrade my players and then. Let's see how the actual. Okay, this is the schedule. Ravens versus Broncos, Eagles versus. Okay, fly Eagles fly. And I didn't even force the win. Yes, fly Eagles fly. Let's go, Carson Wentz. Ah. Houston Browns. Okay, Baker versus Pat. Baker. Okay, Saints and Falcons, NFC rivalry. So that should be NFC South rivalry. Forgot to add that the divisional part of it. But yeah, it should be a big time game. All right. Well, do this. Oh, press the wrong button. All right. Wild card. Okay. I thought it would be close. I still thought the Colts were going to beat them, but you know, whatever. 28-21, Colts. I mean, Ravens. Okay, that's what we need. That's just if you have to come to the Super Bowl against us, though, hey, just know I'm gonna try. I'm my own Eagles. I'm not gonna lose that game. 269 yards, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's what we need out there. 23 pass, 3 sacks. They got it. 29, not enough. 6, 9, 1 touchdown, 25. That's longest. Sacrifice 17, 7, 41%. Yeesh. 1,144 yards. Can't stop that, bro. That's the thing. We beat the Giants last year. I think we beat the Giants twice. But we beat the Giants last year. And Barkley had almost 200 yards, all-purpose yards on us. And we still beat them. So that's the thing. Like, it's still going to be hard to beat that team. But you can let Zeke, you can let Barkley, you can let certain running backs go. Because sometimes you're just not going to be able to contain them. Like, that's contained. 144 is not contained 0.5. He only got a touchdown. This is containment. I mean, we run by committee regardless, so it can rushing attack. You got 39, 34, and 20. During there, 90 right there. So, I mean, right there. Yeah. Close to 100 right there. Well, you talk about 40, 35, 75. Add 30 more, that's like, yeah. 100 off. Even if contract go up, I might go to the Eagles. It depends how many seasons I play on this game. Yeah, the Chiefs got it done. Close game, like I thought it would be. And Saints and Rams, the Rams just didn't show up. Wow. If that, just a lot of pressure apparently. Yeah, just a lot. It's only 1 sack. Drew Brees ain't sacked at all. I guess they probably couldn't play catch up. Yeah, they couldn't play catch up. That's pretty much what happened. A lot of pressure, can throw it to where you want to throw. Meanwhile, Drew Brees is dropping 14 each quarter. Or the Saints is dropping because Brees might have. Broadcast AOK2306, aka AOK exclusive. That's my YouTube and my Twitch name. Bat like Cook, Crack DMX. The leash is off, and we out.